Rule number 23.
The moment when you want to quit is the moment when you need to keep pushing. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. Don't give up.
Failure has made me who I am today. Failure gives you two choices. You stay down or you get up. Well, I'm up and I am fired up because I have figured it out.
Fuck everybody that doesn't believe in us. Fuck them all. We're gonna go out. We're gonna become the best version of ourselves. We're gonna inspire other motherfuckers to win. And because of us, this world will change.
Let the past die. Kill it if you have to. That's the only way to become what we're meant to be.
If I had 8 hours to cut down a tree, I would spend the first 6 sharpening my axe.
What if you did it? What if you actually did it? How do you think you'd feel? I mean, just for a minute, think about what your life would look like if you hit every goal that you have. If you actually went out and did everything you said you were going to do. What would your life look like?
I know you're tired, but come. This is the way.
Don't let that get you down, my friend. You'll be okay. Just remember to breathe for me and you'll make it. But right now I need you to wake up, my friend. I need you to wake up. I know you heard me. Wake up, my friend. It's time to move. Wake up!
Time to get back to work. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab. Because that's where the knowledge came from.
After you lose, or when you get knocked down, stay down there for a minute. Understand why you lost. Why did you get knocked down? Because if you just jump right back up, you're gonna lose again. So every time I lost, I stayed down for a second. But when I stood up, I was different.
I go to such places in my mind and I study the darkness. You find no fucking answers in the light.
Don't give up. You are closer than you think.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood, you know, and you got to embrace that.
I work hard now, so the second half of my life, I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's been my mentality. It's like, I'm not going to trick off my early years for partying and then worry about struggling, how I'm going to make it, how I'm going to take care of my family, how I'm going to take care of everybody else. Like, that's not going to be me. I'm going to grind it out now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to set up the foundation so I can enjoy myself later. That's always been my mentality. And that works for me. Rarely go out, you know, reading, you know what I'm saying, trying to reverse engineer how to be successful, like how do I, you know, start my own production company, how do I do this, how do I do that, and I always felt like if other cats was out partying and I was home studying, I would have the edge.
There's a power to doing one more, and if you'll do one more, you're one decision, one relationship, one meeting, one encounter, one thought away from a completely different life. You don't lack vision, you lack depth perception. You think you're further than you are, and you keep keeping it in that distance because you think it's so far.
You have to lose your fear of failure. Failure is part of the process. People who never fail, never try. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right. You learn nothing from winning. You only learn from your failures.
Your future will be determined by two things. One big decision to go all in, and the repetitive actions you take on a daily basis.
He's on a mental journey that very few people have ever been on, because you're taking your mind into these terrible, dark places all the time.
I study the darkness. You find no fucking answers in the light.
Fucking scrolling if you're sensitive, because this shit's about to get real. The only reason why you're not hitting your goals is because of your shitty fucking mindset. It's got nothing to do with your lack of time. It's got nothing to do with your shitty situation. It's got nothing to do with any of your excuses. We all have shitty situations, but the difference between you and them is they chose not to make it an excuse. Everybody's got fucking problems, but only some of us choose to find solutions. You're not special. Now get the fuck to work.
My biggest flex is I never gave up. Even when I didn't see a way out. Even when I felt like everybody was against me. I never gave up. And I decided to start putting myself first.